Commander, Flight Captain Rudy has raised the concern that our strategies are too defensive and conservative. He has proposed a new approach, but not all heroes are convinced. Notably, Cpt.Everspark has requested leave to work on a new project. Looks like there's only room for one captain on this tech tree. Let's do this. Good morning, good afternoon, and yes, good evening, Skull Army and friends. It's your boy, your friendly neighborhood SkullCrusher coming right back at you with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, sneak peek and breakdown for Boom Beach Warship Season 66 Rise of Rivalry. Quick disclaimer though, I am on the developer build account, which is a private server lent to me by Supercell for the purpose of testing out new features and updates to then showcase to you, the Skull Army and friends. We're going to begin with a quick bullet points about the season here, pretty much some need-to-know information here. Season 66 will have no Cpt.Everspark, 20 season stat nodes, Heavy Chopper as the starting troop, Rudy is back and available in 4 engine room, Flare will be available in 5 engine room, Artillery is available on a multi-node with remote defibrillator and remote hack in 6 engine room, Bombardiers, Critters, Mechs, Scorchers, and Heavies will all be available in 7 engine room. Boom Beach Warship Season 66 Rise of Rivalry will be a 3-week season. The season will begin on Monday, September the 30th, and it will be running right up until Sunday, October the 20th. Now, since we will be having a 3-week season, we will be having 3-week season CRV, chest rank values to correspond with that. The CRV we'll have right here. We're going to take a first look at our deck layouts, 2 engine room through 7 engine room for Season 66. Take a look here. Yeah, these deck layouts are something else, and the reason why they're looking like this is because the flying troops most likely will be taking flight, will be taking over for Season 66 Rise of Rivalry. Let's take a quick look, our first look at the tech tree for Season 66. And I wasn't kidding when I said that we've got 20 season stat nodes. You can see 2 of them already there available in 2 engine room. As we make our way to 3 engine room, take a look at the top row there. You can see 3 more, so now we're at 5. As we continue going into 4 engine room, you can see 3 more there at the bottom. Now we're at 8. As we do continue into 5 engine room, you can see 3 more at the top. Now we're at 11. And as we do continue into 6 engine room, you can see 3 more in the middle. Now we're at 14. And as we continue into 7 engine room, you can see 6 of them right at the end there. So that is now 20 season stat nodes. And the one thing I really like about these season stat nodes is the progression of how these stat nodes advance here. So for example, our first 2 season stat nodes in 2 engine room, you're going to have troop damage, troop health, and gunboat energy, but it's at plus 20%. And then the stat node right beside it is exactly the same, troop damage, troop health, gunboat energy, but now we're at plus 30%. So we've gone up by 10% here. And you're going to notice this pattern for each engine room. So now as we go into 2 ER, you're going to notice troop damage, troop health, building damage, but we're at plus 10%. So the next one is exactly the same, but now we're plus 20%. And the next one on top of that is exactly the same, but now we're at plus 30%. So then as we do continue into 4 engine room here, we've got building damage, building health, troop health, all plus 10%. The next one, exactly the same, plus 20%. And then we progress to plus 30%. And then as we do move over into 5 engine room, building damage, troop damage, gunboat energy, plus 10%, plus 20%, and then plus 30%. As we progress into 6 engine room, troop damage, troop health, building health, plus 10%. And then, of course, we go plus 20%, and then plus 30%. And then, yeah, going into 7 engine room, this is crazy here. Troop damage, troop health, building damage, plus 20. Troop damage, troop health, building damage, plus 30. And now we've got troop damage, troop health, building damage, plus 20. Troop damage, troop health, troop building damage, plus 30. And then, so it just pretty much repeats here. So it's plus 20%, then plus 30% on the one right beside that. So on top of these 20 season stat nodes that are really going to fry your brain with regards to what stat do I need this very moment, we do have a base set of stat nodes here. Now, as you can see, there's troop damage available right there in 2 engine room. So our base stats for the season, these are our stat nodes, not counting the 20 season stat nodes. So your base stats for troop damage will be plus 150%. Base stats for gunboat energy will be plus 50%. Base stats for troop health will be plus 150%. Base stats for building damage will be plus 150%, and then base stats for building health will be plus 100%. So on top of our base stats and our 20 stat nodes, we also do have a few more multi-nodes on this tech tree, including 2 defensive multi-nodes. We've got 2 proto multi-nodes. That's our first one available in 3 ER, and I believe our second one is available in 5 engine room. We've also got 1 troop boost node, and that one little troop boost node I believe is available here in 4 engine room, laser ranger, warrior, and rifleman. And again, artillery is on the tech tree. It's not a dedicated node on the tech tree. Your artillery is actually an acting multi-node. So here is 6 engine room right there. 6 is looking great as we go into 7, but pay attention to top path in 6 engine room. Yeah, we see the rocket chopper and bullet there on the dead end node, but this node right here is the artillery multi-node available in 6 engine room. Artillery, remote defibrillator, or remote hack. Now, all 3 of these are absolutely clutch. They all come in handy. They all serve their purpose. But, I mean, this is going to be difficult here. I think remote defib and remote hack might shine over artillery, depending on what the meta is. But the season hasn't even started yet, so let's see what happens as we do progress here. So just absolutely insane. Skull Army and friends, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this absurdity of this tech tree with 20 season stat nodes, no Cpt.Everspark, heavy chopper, starting troop here, Rudy being back in 4 engine room, flare being available in 5 engine room, artillery being on that multi-node in 6 engine room with remote defibrillator and remote hack, and then on top of it, the slew of troops, bombardiers, heavies, mechs, scorchers, and critters. That's not a troop, but it's still gunboat ability. All available in 7 engine room. This is going to be absolutely crazy, Skull Army and friends. If you have made it this far into the sneak peek video, please do not forget to leave a like. It does mean the absolute world to me. It does help the channel grow. And yes, of course, it does appease our YouTube algorithm overlords. We will officially be wrapping up today's sneak peek video. I do believe it's now time to make like a Tom and cruise. I'll see you all on the seas for Mega Crab and for Season 66. Have a wonderful night, my friends. Peace!